Welcome to the digital age where a single word can spawn 1,000 new customers. And that single word can make you lose your entire business and reputation. In this all-new era of technological brilliance, online and social media mastery can be the difference between make or break for companies of any size and any product. And despite being a powerful medium, social media is still in its nascent stage. It's growing powerful by the day with its impact seen in every sphere all across the world. Done right, this tool alone can help you reach out to those who would otherwise never have known of your company's existence. The easiest and smartest way for faster communication, instant feedback, and to learn more about consumer demand. Tapping the right media in the right way is critical to make your presence felt. So get ready as we enter the online world, unlock new solutions, and explore more ways of harnessing the power of social media to make your enterprise even smarter.
You just saw proof how important is social. Before social was called social networking, just people that were friendly and very social, they said, will go a long way. Whether it's personal or business relationships, if you're social and friendly, you will always make it in life. And then came along social networking, and that whole idea got super amplified. Can any business today survive without social networking skills? Well, we're about to find out today, because we're going to meet two people who think their social enterprise and networking solutions and technology to make it all happen will take their business to the next level. But before we meet them, we've got to meet our superstar jury and, of course, a brand new mentor. So first and foremost is Kiran Karnik. We did give you a big introduction last time, but again, may I just say, I'm a great fan of everything that you do. But what many people don't know is that you've also done television, right? I mean,
Once upon a time.
Well, you know, Once Upon a Time makes it sound like you were doing the 1920s programming. It's very recent. It's not that far back. But why don't you tell everybody you were with?
Discovery Channel.
Yes, very happy once again to have you out here. Thank you once again for making the time. And of course, Mr. Som Mittal, another superstar. So, any secrets that you want to tell us on this platform that most people may not know?
Well, actually, a lot of people think I'm a veteran in the industry. I was part of the auto industry for a large part of my life before I shifted from shop floor to this virtual world.
And of course, also joining us is Himanshu Goyal, who is from IBM and a social expert, right? So is that because you're a very friendly person, or?
Well, it really begins from there.
Right? You can't be a social expert if you're in life, you're an unfriendly, doom and gloom kind of person?
Not really. I mean, social essentially gets connotated as social network or social media, but social is very personal. So, I mean, you go after social, you become social because it's personal choice that I'll be social.
And we will find out all of that when we meet our two smart enterprise entrepreneurs. But before that, as always in this week also, we gave them a task, a very short 30 minutes. Usually I think a normal, well-done pop-up banner would take anywhere between 10 to 15 days. And we gave them 30 minutes. 30 minutes, come up with a pop-up banner that actually works. This is what happened.
Mind Solutions is actually into business process management, and we work with large corporate across the country.
What do you want to focus on?
Popularizing our service to our B2B customers. So we want to make a very catchy pop-up for the customer. And the idea I want to sell is that we will help your business to grow via our solutions approach. I want to create a very catchy pop-up for helping the organizations understand the service offering. So the keyword is engagement on social media.
But we'll try to keep Mind Solution in the center and let's put rest of things around it.
Okay, that's what they came up with. We will see what that pop-up banner looked like for both of them. But right now, let's please welcome Mukul Jain from Mind Solutions, and they do business process outsourcing. We've seen your pop-up banner. Looked very interesting, very creative. What does this pop-up banner say about your company?
So the pop-up banner says what services we can offer to our customer in the social technology space. Mind Solutions is actually into business process management. Now we have focused on these important domains: social media, mobility, analytics, And as a result, we have integrated these technologies to provide solutions and better services to our customers.
Okay, now we're going to hear about your business, what you do, the technologies you use, and especially the kind of future technologies you think will take you to the next level. Your time, 2 minutes, starts now.
So Mind Solutions primarily started as a business services provider to SMEs and large enterprises. So after services, the next obvious integration was technology to take Mind to the next level. And since last 5 years, we have been working in that domain very aggressively. And currently we work in all 4 aspects of SMAC, which is social, mobility, analytics and cloud. Social is helping us to give an insight to our customers into their business. So I take the example of fashion industry where we are working. So fashion largely depends on the seasonal trend analysis which they feed to the stores. Now those are very judgmental activities. But social is helping us to make a correct predictive analysis of the trend which is going to last in this season, and then the production and the feed to the store by that company happens on the basis of the inputs. So one is the insight, second is the brand management, which we are planning to launch based on the focus provided by the social insights. So social is very powerful in terms of business planning, controlling products quality, even taking the feedbacks on the products and helping the customers rectify their actions just in time. So we are focusing with all these technologies.
Okay, so you have 30 seconds left now. Tell us about what you plan to do in the future.
So in future, we want to take it to this sphere that everything shall move to just-in-time space using these latest technologies, and the service element shall be focused on how we help our customers to achieve their targets before it goes late. We help them to achieve their targets well in time, and if they are going wrong, they shall know in advance to make correct.
You know, your time is almost up, but what I didn't hear is how you're planning to do that. What kind of new technologies, what kind of areas where you want to reach for your customer, but how? Over to you.
So what kind of technological tools are you using to get the social media feedback into your customers to help guide them and, as you said, make predictive tools for them to be able to look at the market?
So there are a lot of analytical tools available from various suppliers which we are using, and we are integrating the production planning tools with these input tools from these suppliers, and the technology is helping that there. So analytical tools, predictive analysis, as well as the cloud-based technologies are helping us there.
Well, you know, you are in the BPM space, and I wasn't quite sure whether you use this new technology to find new customers because you're offering a new service called analytics, or are you furthering the service that you offer because you're now offering a better service? That wasn't quite clear to me.
This new service to a new customer helps us to build up again a new market, and so technology is helping us to go to the market model, set up that, as well as we have now started practicing and using all these social technologies to brand ourselves in the market. So the uniqueness is that we are combining service model as well as the technology model. So it is not only that the service or technology we are offering, we are guaranteeing the customers a success. So the fees we charge is on success-based fee, and we own that complete service offering to the customer.
You've spent some time with him before, you mentored him. What is your final analysis? Where he is, where he's going?
As we discussed, I think Mukul is really trying to innovate a service delivery line with a strict SLA to his customers. From a customer side, the example he took of a fashion industry, the key thing to do on a social media, take for example, the most common place everyone meets, Facebook. That's a place where you have all the consumers. The idea is to generate branded communities within there. My advice would be build a branded community, look at conversations, get your customers the analytics and all the tools to analyze them, take them back to the customer's workflow, and make a judgment whether this trend looks very high on the demand and the real cusp of our ability to deliver a product or maybe a series of products, and give them the benefit.
Thank you very much. Great insight into what you do, how you do it now, and how you plan to do it in the future. And I think great gems of wisdom given out here also.
Absolutely
by the jury and your mentor. All right, we will take a break right now. You've just met the first of 2 of our smarter enterprise entrepreneurs. When we come back, a person who uses 3D CAD and is going to take that to the next level with technology right after the break.
Customer is getting a link, and this gives a very good perspective of the complete company to the customer.
Welcome back. Right before the break, I promised you a person who's going to come here and dazzle us with 3D. That's the company, and even the name of the company, 3D CAD,
3D
right?
CAD, yes.
So we have with us Prabhas Shankar, a company with about 180 employees, about 100 who are actually engineers who do this. Now, interestingly enough, in the pop-up banner, you don't have too much 3D dazzling people. First, I'm going to show you how that happened.
We deal with complete design of manufacturing requirements. We are building a complete body, right from the press shop to the paint shop. We are into the lean automation, so we work on the lean business. Mainly our theme is endless possibility. We can put in across the company logo probably, and probably the theme and what we do.
Is it only for automobile?
No, we do for everything. We need to add endless possibility as a punchline. We can put this on the top and maybe remove that.
Shouldn't that have been your focus? I mean, I'll come to you only for 3D, and you said most of your customers are automotive, right?
Yes.
So your pop-up banner didn't really have too much of that. Why?
3D CAD works more on the mechanical requirements for manufacturing engineering work. So here, for example, in automotive, we work with complete bodybuilding activities, line engineering.
So if you had shown images of all of that, it would be quite obvious that
we have given an image in the background of the automotive robot picking a car part and putting in a car in that. And our main focus is on today's social platforms, which is an endless possibilities.
Okay, so I think let's get started with that. I think a pop-up banner looked interesting, but let's move into this. So 2 minutes, tell us about your business, what you do right now, technologies you use, but far more importantly, we want to hear where you're going with future technology.
Yes.
Your 2 minutes start now.
So 3D CAD works with complete mechanical engineering solutions, and today's world, yesteryears had slow and steady as a proverb, but today that is no more in picture. It is fast and reliable. Fast and reliable becomes a very key parameter to work with any customer today, and that has to be brought in the whole company with different segments of marketing and sales, HR activities, and with vendors and with our suppliers and so on. So to have this everything connected with each other, we are already working with social media and social platforms to bring in all this together, and we look forward for a lot of customer interactions and customer closeness to bring the customers close to each other, and to have the complete people and the complete engineers coming to us, and to become close to the human resource.
You have about 30 seconds left. Into the future, what are you planning to do?
Into the future, we are trying to develop some small platforms ourselves in-house, plus also we are trying to look into a different technology solutions that gives us a very good social network which is closely associating with our requirements, and also to bring in the customers and for the future possible engineers to join us.
Okay, great. So that is also time up, so I'm going to start off with you. First question.
You know, what you said, I quite understand of how you're using social network to get all your stakeholders, your own team and the customers together.
Yes.
That makes sense. But is there any other business way that you're using this for? Are you trying to do it for any business transactions between your customers and your team?
The current situation is where we are looking into the bonding of customers and the engineers are around us. But in future, we are also looking at acquiring more customers, and through the social platforms, we would like to have a much stronger presence to acquire a new customer. Today, it's not happening that much in elaborate, but in future, definitely we are looking for that.
What do your customers feel? Are they on the social platform that they're allowing feedback to come and link up with your employees? So what was their reaction to your leveraging?
Customers are quite happy to link with us, especially in different levels of the organization, from the engineer level to a manager level to the management level. So in all levels, the customer is getting linked, and this gives a very good perspective of the complete company to the customer.
I always get this feeling that sometimes technology is done for the sake of technology. Especially in your business, I'm not really seeing the perfect connect of social networking, taking your business forward in terms of getting more customers. I think are very one-on-one, right? I mean, you've got a customer. I'm finding it a hard fit. Are you doing it because it's the in thing right now, or are you doing it because it gets you a better customer experience? I'm going to actually find out from you. You've again spent some time with him. Right. Quickly, in very short 2 or 3 sentences, you could tell me, is this technology for the sake of, or is there a real solid business and technology model here?
No, I think it's very real, because you see, he's in a business where we are outsourcing technical designs and capabilities to automobile industry worldwide. And as he rightly said, that industry is is leading with speed and has to need the accuracy of mechanics. So the idea which we shared with them was, if they collaborate with their customer, the whole opportunity is to co-innovate. Because when you collaborate at every level, the customer will.
But as of now, what he's using is
just a delivery,
networking skills,
and
so that's
delivery.
Not really.
That's not really there.
So your suggestion here is create your own platform.
Create your platform, connect with the customer, open it out, get the collaboration and future ideas discussed. You will end up and have an agreement with the customer, because their delivery lines would be very strict and severe. Have an ability to agree to co-collaborate, because that's the opportunity for the future, which probably we from India want to really export.
They are a small organization, right? You're doing high-end work, and the question is, you don't have a brand where people will walk in, right? So you need to be attracting people. So I agree that the largest benefit that you would get at this point of time is to use social media to be able to get the best and the brightest to come and join.
Definitely. 3D-CAD is also looking at diversifying apart from the core area, adding value to the customers by providing different other solutions, which is more related, not related 100% on technical, but also on, say, like customizing or automation kind of jobs.
Great. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. We just have the two of you come back and join us in a short moment from now. The jury has deliberated, and at this present moment, I have their final results, for which, of course, I'll need both Mukul and Prabhat back here with us, please. Please, join us again. Okay, so the jury has a few interesting final words for each of you, and I'm going to ask Mr. Karnik first. Start.
Good stuff that you're doing there. I think the social media is going to be the thing to do, and I'm glad you're trying to see how you can use it and reach out. The only thought I would have is that as you go forward in this, rather than looking at, how you can just use this in terms of what happens outside, I think you've got to look at your business and see how can it help to take your business forward in some concrete ways. So what are the business imperatives that will make social media usage sensible for you and give you an ROI actually in terms of your business? And I think there are good possibilities there which you need to look at and debate further. And Himanshu is a great mentor to take you forward on that. Right. But I think that's the area to look at. Yes, it's there. You can use it in various ways. But if you can focus it on your business needs and what's the best way of doing that, I think that will help you to see how you can concretize it instead of just exploring all over. It's a good start to explore what it might do, but then to focus in on that.
I think for a size that you are, the fact that you have been bold enough, I would say, to link up your employees with your customers, I think is a great move forward. Particularly customers who are so dependent on the work you do, it is fully integrated with the design that they do. And I think for them to be getting comfort that they know the person. So I do hope that you're not just using the social media as a connection tool, but encouraging people to write about, where they are on their projects, and also encourage the customers to share their issues, concerns, problems, so that I think there's a much better tie-up.
Yes. So with this, our responsibility also increases, because we know customers is looking at all the sides of our company.
Yeah, and if you go wrong, then they can recognize you later on the street also.
Even a small move in the company.
You're not a faceless person.
But there's a problem, right, which they should be cautious of, that sometimes, and we are all young people, our average age in this industry is 27. Let them not use this medium to tell their customers their problems or why they can't deliver.
Yes. All right. So, both obviously then great potential, as the two jury members have told you about. But again, from within the jury, what we got is one business has already some stuff happening out there. Other, for the future, the potential is even greater. And I think that's what we finally came to as a conclusion. So, Mukul, you have a great future forward and you're already doing great stuff out here. But at this present moment, the jury found that Prabhas and his business has far greater potential into the future. And that's what we really want to encourage out here, to see where that can be taken. So, Prabhas, we will join you in the final. Thank you very much, both of you, for coming here. Both great the way you're running your business, and also into the future how you're going to integrate technology. Thank you so much. Before you do go, the two jury members have mementos for you. If you could please come forward. Once again proven that any business in the entire world, it could be mobility, it could be social networking, it could be any technology. Inject that into your business and it could really take you, like we said, to a whole new level. Proof right now, proof in the next show when we meet you next week. See you then.